All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to our farm here on Calmlands. I have to say, um, you guys did not appreciate uh, my time lapse at all. The numbers were considerably down on those, so we're gonna go back to full action, full live narrated action, and the first thing we need to do here. It's in the afternoon, October. If you watched the previous time lapse, then you know we cleared out the weeds in our grain fields. So now uh, we have to unload this load of hay from earlier, which I know it's not the ideal way to do things, but wow, that just Jenga'd right out of there. But we need this wagon if we're gonna make any more hay. Uh, we need to spend a bit of time kind of taking stock on the farm here. I think if I remember right, yeah, we have two more Angus cows to get rid of. We'll haul those up to the sale, and then we'll have everything ready to go for, I believe it's next month that we're going to get our first calves out of this farm. And we'll put those calves over across the road, and we'll have our, calves and heifers over there, and we'll have the adult milking cows over here. Should be a nice fit for everybody. I know there's got to be a faster way to do this. On the, I can just leap up there. No, I can't. On FS19, I had a mod trailer that just let you transfer the whole stack. It was kind of a pain to get it to move properly, but it was way faster than this. I probably won't unload this whole thing on the live recording. I just wanted to show a little bit more of this job. And if you're wondering, why don't you take your time and actually stack them properly? Well, because you have to do it takes forever. It would take to do, what is this, 125 bales on here, something like that. It would take me, an hour for something that ultimately we're going to be tossing into cow feed here very soon. And yes, I could feed them straight off of the wagon, because we do have two wagons, so I could just bring the other one in. But I like to have my hay wagons empty and ready to go. I don't know that we need another load of hay this year. We probably, with this much, will be fine. But remember, we're going to be getting more animals soon. More mouths to feed means more demand on TMR, which is another question that I have. Man, I wish there was a proper vintage TMR mixer. I know that some people have mentioned different ones, and I've looked around in Facebook groups, but I haven't really found one that feels to me like a proper TMR mixer. What the heck? Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna keep using the base game Coon. It's the one that looks the closest, and for the region that I'm pretending this is the Midwest in the US, I would imagine Coon is probably pretty common here. So it's tricky, for sure. It's tricky to get equipment that makes sense for a consistent playthrough. But I think we, for the most part, have a pretty good setup going. I was getting pretty nice, consistent feedback for a while, and then I haven't heard from some of you guys. So feel free to leave a comment if there's a tractor you think I should get rid of or something you think we should add. I feel like I haven't used the 460 in quite some time. I used the M to spray last episode, and I've used the 5088 several times. It's probably the most used tractor on this farm. It just, you know, there's two different things at play when you're choosing what vehicles to use playing this game. There's the authenticity factor, like, does this tractor make sense to do this job in real life? And then there's the just sheer drivability factor. And that 5088 is just the right horsepower for almost everything I've tried to do on this farm. So that's why. Alright, I think that's enough of that job. What I was thinking, we don't really need to cultivate the fields just yet. So I thought about maybe going ahead and using the 460 to do a little bit of mowing. The soybean field, sorry, it won't let me because it's I forgot it won't let me do that. Okay, well, never mind then. I guess we could probably rake with it the next time we need to rake. How's the milk looking? Milk is, well, the Angus aren't giving us any milk. That's probably for the best. Alright, so we have 14,000 liters of milk, so we could do that. Okay, we want to go through the main doors. I don't think we need the help menu for this. We'll haul a load of milk up, and then actually I could probably haul the cattle trailer with this. Do a little two birds with one stone action there. Is it R? I. Okay, we do need this then. Why need the back? Start filling. There it is. This game is funny with the way that it has on-screen prompts for some things and not others. Wait, did that? Okay, that was all. Yeah, okay, 8,000 in the other one. Alright. Why? I bet it's because I left the mixer there. Yes, this sweet little things you forget about this game. And yes, I know this tractor needs to be cleaned off. As I was saying earlier, this is a tractor that does a little bit of everything. I wonder how much TMR we actually use in a day with this many cows. Must be a decent number because it feels like we're always filling it. There. Whatever. I don't know where to put this. think I might just take it down in the field down here. Let it sit. Which is not something I would do in real life, but I think this causes this thing to have issues finding the trigger. Alright, we'll go grab our Angus cows. Oh, that's only 14,000. Ow. I still think it's worth the trip. Get the milk cleared out and then... What? So many vehicles have gone over that with no problem. Why did this truck act up? Funny, funny. Alright, so, a lot of maintenance-y kind of jobs to do. We are going to need to plow the cornfield for sure. Well, I made this really nice little, like, yard over here, and now I barely ever use it. I don't quite know what to do with it. Why did I get in? Am I in the back seat? And why do I have that on? So I have 2 cows. Oh, I see. It's 2 trips worth. Alright. Just park up here with the truck. Man, I like that truck so much. I was looking to find another GM truck from that era to do something similar with it. And really there's not, I think that one's in the 70s. I was looking for like a mid-80s, like a Scottsdale, something along those lines. And there's some wild lifted style things out there, but I haven't found a ton of the normal looking like stock farm trucks at all, which is interesting. Now, I've sold a bunch of these. You would think by this point I would remember. I should just sell the last 2 straight out of the pen instead of bringing them up here. It's probably a silly waste of time. But I do like running some of these, you know, not missions, but little errands that are true to Isn't it R? Isn't it always R? The heck? Oh, I have to be in the trigger. Not. Okay, whatever. We got it. We figured it out. Okay, the little Angus cows that we lost money on. I think I may have to get rid of this livestock trailer once we start dealing in bigger amounts. So I overload. All right, let's see how much money we make off of the milk. I'm gonna say probably like what, 6,000-7,000. Wait, no. Isn't milk a 1,000? It's like a 1-to-1, isn't it? Yeah, $29,000 in milk. That's way more than I was thinking. Almost like the dairy is how we'll be financially viable on this dairy farm. This has been really interesting for me. I always play a style where I'm flat broke, but I think we're clear. I don't think we owe any money. We're clear. We don't have a ton of upkeep expenses since we're running older tractors. And we actually have several tractors. We can afford to hire help when we need it. It's a really nice setup, I think. So we can sell those 2 Angus cows straight off of the pasture. We don't really we don't need to run them up here. Also, something I wanted to mention, I was surprised that the game let me put in that second trailer. Because usually it'll only let you put in one house at a time. So that was a nice little pleasant surprise, as they say. So next time we're going to need to buy a bigger livestock trailer so we can haul the calves from over there over to here. I don't want to do that 2 at a time because there's going to be 40 of them. We've got 20 cows in each side. So 40 is a bit much. I'm going to get that 1206 out of the field. Well, we haven't used this tractor for a bit either. It's got the seeder, so I guess we used it when we planted these, but I left that out also. Silly. I like using this old girl, this old Lodestar. Perfect milk truck for this save, in my opinion. Get the 1206 parked up, put away. Should wash the 5088, but I'm gonna leave it down there for now. I think I might put the lime spreader in that shed over there, since the lime is over there. Let's maybe spray this off. Now I don't actually have a pipe installed on this save. I'm using a different mod, but since this is where the water bowser is, what I pretend in my head is that there's, you know, the wash is right here. So hope I don't ruin your immersion when I explain things like that. Classic Farmall 1206, one of the great muscle tractors of history. I've got this Farmall 1206 here, and I've got a John Deere 4020 on my John Deere farm. And if you haven't already looked at it, check out, I did a video with Massey Ferguson 1150, which I also consider a muscle tractor. I don't know if everybody would, but I do. I think it's a very cool looking tractor. Oh, straw. Yeah. I don't think we have any more straw. We're gonna have straw in those 2 fields, so I should finish unloading that as well. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm not gonna waste my time doing finishing the job video with it. Good night. It's weird because those did really well when I first launched the channel. I had a couple finishing the job videos, and they did better numbers than the narrated videos, but this last batch people did not like. I think it's all about managing expectations. So. Am I just bad? What is? There we go. I mean, yes, I'm bad, but that axle just feels like it pivots so quickly. I'm gonna get done with this and realize that these fields need lime already. Okay, so it's October. Do I want to do another batch of hay? That's the real question. Also, why did these fall off? So the auto load function is still working even though there's no tractor on it. Okay. Alrighty, well, I think we're pushing our limits on attention span, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, and we're good to go now. We got room for more milk. We made almost 30 grand on the milk that we had, and we will, what? That was weird. Why won't it let me? Oh, there it is. Got a little bit more of this to do. Got some straw bales to unload, some equipment to park, that kind of stuff. But thanks so much for checking out this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.